Hello friends, today we're making another keychain.
Well, all right, let's go!
So today we're going to be making a glittery stitch keychain, and today is different from the last video because we're going to be sealing it with UV resin, which is really exciting. So I'm using this Recollections red extra fine glitter, but I'm also going to take my rubbing alcohol to prep the acrylic so that, you know, stuff adheres and it, you know, does what it needs to do, you feel? So now I'm just taking my red glitter and I'm using the shaker side. You really could use the side without the shaker. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. But I'm trying to like have a smaller amount of excess glitter because I spill things all the time. But I'm just shaking it out. See what I mean? I spill things, I drop things. I'm just shaking out to do a thinner layer for my first layer. And then I'm going to put the keychain somewhere safe. I'm like determining where I need to put it. And then once I get the keychain in a safe spot, oh wait, okay, looks like I'm adding some more. Just kidding. But yeah, once I move the keychain out of the way, I think I spray it with E6000 over my trash can because I kept like spraying it on the paper. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I'm doing right now. I kept spraying it on the paper and like adhering my glitter to the paper so I couldn't like, what's it called, get the glitter back in the container. So yeah, also you're gonna realize when you watch my videos, what you just saw with my nails, like I literally run into so many obstacles just because of my nails. So crafters with nails, let me know what you do because most of us do our own nails. Well, a lot of us do our own nails. So like obviously a lot of crafters have long nails like that. It's like, what are y'all doing to like make your life easier? Because it's hard for me right now. It's rough. So now I'm taking my E6000 spray, and I'm off camera right now because I wanted to spray it over the trash can so I didn't get adhesive like all over my space. But basically you want to give it a couple sprays so that there's an even coat all over the what's it called, the keychain. So you can see how there's a good amount of E6000 on top of it. It's gonna look white when you spray it on. Don't freak out, it will dry clear, I promise. Okay, so now I'm going to walk you through my Cricut design space process a little bit here. So I'm circling around my width and height. For the keychain template, I made a 2x2 circle, and then I used the splice function to create a small circle that represents the whole of the keychain, so I can easily make my designs and ensure that they actually fit the keychain before printing them. So for this keychain, I'm doing a print then cut stitch, and I'm going to kind of show you how I do the print then cut stuff. But what I'm doing right now is I put the stitch in the keychain, copied him, and then saved my template, made sure not to overwrite it, and then moved him into his own project so that it doesn't also try to cut out the keychain template. And when I use print and cut, I really am all about saving or utilizing all of my paper. When you do print and cut, you're only going to be able to do I believe it's either 6x9 or 5x9. It will limit you. So this is actually another project I'm working on, so sneak peek. You're not going to see it till April, but yeah, anyways, just ignore it. Pretend you didn't see it. Who, thumper, where? I didn't see it. So I'm putting that design in there that's coming up later. Shush, don't tell no one, okay? It's between you and me, a secret between friends. And then I'm adding my logo in there. I always send a free decal of my logo in every order, and I'm gonna start putting them at the bottom of the cups I make, I think, because I've seen a few sellers do it and I think it looks cute. If you buy a cup from me and you think it's ugly, sorry, but you know, I gotta represent somehow. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just placing all of my print then cuts in here, and Cricut will try to move things around. So you want to make sure you highlight them all. You'll see me do it in a second, and click attach so that Cricut doesn't move things around. I think I ended up having to delete some of these because I pushed it a little too far and it couldn't all fit on the paper, but yeah, you'll see that right now. So see how on the bottom there's like a second page. So I had to go back and remove this row of stickers because it wasn't gonna fit. But yeah, that's how I kind of try to make sure I'm utilizing all of my print then cut vinyl. So the vinyl you want to use is just printable permanent vinyl. The one I use is linked in the what's it called? The description below my video. So you can definitely go check that out. It's on Amazon. It's really affordable. There's also like glossy versions. So now I'm going to send it to my printer, and depending on your printable vinyl, just read your instructions. Actually, not just your vinyl, your printer, like do a test run on a regular piece of paper with, you know, something that takes a little ink, so you can see if you need to place the printable vinyl right side up or upside down. Whereas like if you're putting the top part downward or upward, and just make sure you put it the right way, otherwise you're gonna mess up your decals and you're not gonna be happy, because guess who's done that before? Me, and I was mad. So also keep in mind that normally I would laminate my decals in the sense of like giving away my free logo. I'm not really concerned about laminating it. But also if I'm putting a print then cut on a vinyl or on a surface that I'm going to seal, such as a glitter keychain or a glitter tumbler, I don't have to laminate it because it's going to be sealed and weatherproofed by either the bright tone or the UV resin, depending on what you're sealing with. If you plan on laminating your decals, please type into search in YouTube what sort of settings you should use to laminate, and just kind of a tutorial on how to laminate. I've done it before and I could definitely do a video. If you would like to see that, definitely sound off in the comments below, and I can do that. Now the step, you're going to place your vinyl on your mat, which I will show you. Make sure you set your setting to printable vinyl. I go to custom and then search through all the materials in Cricut Design Space to do printable vinyl, do a printable vinyl setting. So at this point you're going to be laying down your design on your mat, which we will see in just a second. So it's really important when you do this that you line it up the same way that your print then cut design is on the computer. So I'm showing you now, or I'm trying to show you. So I have to click on the thing, but it has to like be exactly the same as this, so that when you put it through the print and cut and it scans, it cuts correctly. Because like for example, if I had this upside down, you wouldn't want it to cut up where Thumper is like stitch. And then I'm gonna flatten it down with my Cricut tool so that it does not have any air bubbles and it cuts correctly. And now we cut. Okay, so now I'm just taking that stitch decal that I made for the glittery keychain and peeling it up and placing it. Normally you would do this a different way if you're like selling the decal, but that's beside the point. That's for another day. And I'm just placing it on the keychain, and then I'm taking a little squeegee thingy and making sure that it completely adheres down to the glitter so it's not bubbly and it doesn't make it hard to seal with the resin. So now I'm just taking some UV resin. I got this off Amazon. It was like a set of 2 and I had a coupon thing, so anyways, and I put a finger protector on. Honestly, you should probably use like complete gloves and definitely wear a mask. It is resin, but this was odorless, and since I was working with such a small amount, I was comfortable with using just the regular finger protector. And then I have this nail drying UV lamp, and I just put it under there for 3 60-minute sessions. And now you have a nice and smooth and sealed keychain where the glitter and the decal will come off. So now I'm just getting together the pieces of my keychain, so the actual keychain rings, the tassels, a pair of pliers I got on Amazon, and then the jump ring. And I'm just separating the jump ring with the pliers so I can easily attach it to the key ring. And I have these little like Cricut plier tool things just to kind of help stabilize and work with it, because my nails are long and it's hard to like do it with, because it's so tiny, so like my nails make it difficult. So now I'm attaching the jump ring to the actual keychain, and I'm just going to close the jump ring with the pliers, and then I'm going to be adding the tassel to the key ring. One quick note on the resin: make sure it's completely even when you're sealing it. Make sure you like start in the middle and spread out for an even coat of resin. If it's not even, it'll be all lumpy and weird. I forgot to say that earlier. But yeah, this keychain part is really simple, just using the jump ring and the pliers. So this is our finished product. I used the Recollections red glitter and it turned out really pretty. I am more of a fan of chunky glitter, but I do like how this turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and remember to keep moving forward. Bye!
Well, all right, let's go!